Looks like Meghan Markle left Invictus early. We saw Harry was just not feeling it. His body language spoke volumes. He had his moments where, it looked like all was good, but then he dropped his face.
Oh no, everybody, Meghan Markle was just forced out of the Invictus Games. Oh no. Yeah, she showed up expecting the spotlight, but behind the scenes, tensions exploded, baby. Sponsors pushed back, the focus shifted, and suddenly, bloop, she was gone faster than my internals after Taco Tuesday. No farewell, no explanation, just farewell on a jet plane. She was gone. But was it to save the event from total disaster? See, her appearance at the Invictus Games was supposed to be a shining moment, and it seems to have backfired spectacularly. Instead of the spotlight being on the courageous veterans who have given life and limb in their duty to keep the world safe, all eyes were on Meghan, but not in a good way.
But at the same time, it's got to make sure that it's not the Meghan show. It is absolutely about the competitors, but with every opportunity, she seems to be clinging to him like a limpet might.
From the start, Meghan's presence overshadowed the games, with critics calling it the Meghan show. Yeah, social media buzzed with claims that she diverted attention from the athletes, and even Harry reportedly asked her to vamoose. Behind the scenes, tensions ran high. Sponsors got frustrated, feeling their investments in honoring veterans were being overshadowed. Heated discussions between organizers and Meghan's team only made things worse. An insider revealed, it was a delicate balancing act, keeping the focus on veterans when Meghan's presence made that challenging. But then, something happened that changed everything. The Fire Nation what was it? Was it the final straw that led Harry to push Meghan out? Well, there's more to this story.
She does seem to be spending most of the time clinging to her husband at every moment throughout the Invictus game. So again, you somehow feel that she's trying to make the story about her, yet it should be, and I'm sure Prince Harry would think it's got to be about a competitor.
The reality appeared far messier. The contrast between the polished statements and the chaotic undercurrents suggests that there was way more to Meghan's departure than meets the eye. In the world of high-stakes events and royal appearances, not everything is as it seems. Meghan perched atop a snow tube, looking less than thrilled. Prince Harry, on the other hand, is all smiles, encouraging her to take the plunge down the slope. The scene, captured on video, quickly goes viral, sparking a flurry of interpretations. To some, it was a lighthearted, playful moment between the couple, but for the more discerning observers, it was laden with symbolism. Harry's laughter and Meghan's evident hesitation painted a picture of contrasting emotions. Was this Harry's cheeky way of nudging Meghan out of the limelight? A subtle push, both literally and metaphorically, and him kicking her down the tube? Social media detectives had a field day with this. Theories ranged from Harry's playful prank to a staged act to divert attention from the brewing controversies. Some even speculated that this was Harry's way of reclaiming his event, ensuring the focus shifted back to the athletes. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's recent appearance in the Invictus Games in Canada has everybody talking, but not just about the athletes. The couple's excessive displays of affection, have raised more than a few eyebrows, leading many to wonder, is this genuine love, or a desperate attempt to quash divorce rumors? Or is this just a strategic PR move? Well, from the moment they arrived, Meghan seemed determined to showcase their unity. Yay! She was often seen holding Harry's hand, sweaty, placing her hand on his knee, and leaning into him during events. While some onlookers found these gestures endearing, others couldn't help but notice that Harry appeared somewhat distant, rarely initiating any affection himself. This disparity has fueled speculation that Meghan's affectionate behavior might be more about managing public perception than about genuine intimacy. Adding some fuel to the fire, body language experts have weighed in on the couple's interactions. Now, some suggest that Meghan's overt displays could be a response to recent criticisms, including remarks from former President Donald Trump. Trump's comments about Meghan, where he referred to her as disrespectful to the Queen and very inappropriate, might have prompted Meghan to project a united front with Harry, countering any negative press. But the apparent lack of reciprocation from Harry has led to whispers about underlying tensions between the two. Could this be why Harry had finally had enough and he forced Meghan out of the Invictus Games? One particularly awkward incident occurred during the opening ceremony. After a performance by Michael Bublé, Harry took to the stage and in a playful tone invited Meghan to join him. To the audience's surprise, he quipped, "Now she's going to sing." Meghan, visibly taken aback and seemingly mortified, quickly declined, waving her hands and laughing nervously. The crowd chuckled, but the moment felt strained, leading many to question whether this was a lighthearted joke or a miscalculated PR stunt gone horribly wrong. Some insiders even suggest that Meghan was unaware of Harry's plan to call her out, adding to the speculation that their public interactions might not be as coordinated as they appear. But one thing's for sure, all the cats in the neighborhood were glad that they didn't have to listen to her wail. Further complicating the narrative, Meghan's early departure from the games raised a few eyebrows. Official statements claim that she returned to the United States of California to be with their kids, Archie and Lilbit. However, the timing of her exit, especially after such high-profile appearances, has led to rumors that there might have been some disagreements behind the scenes. Some speculate that Meghan's departure was a strategic move to divert attention from the mounting criticism over their PDAs and her perceived overshadowing of the event. Critics have also pointed out that Meghan's presence at the games seemed to shift the focus away from the athletes and onto the royal couple. Her interactions with the crowd, frequent social media updates, and high-fashion appearances led some to dub the event the Meghan Show. This reportedly created tension behind the scenes, with sources suggesting that Prince Harry grew frustrated over the attention shifting away from the wounded veterans the event was meant to honor. Some insiders even claimed that this mounting pressure led to Meghan being subtly sidelined or even forced out by Harry himself. It seems wherever Meghan goes, controversy isn't too far behind. The recent Invictus Games in Vancouver, Canada is a prime example. What was once Prince Harry's proudest achievement was now being overshadowed by claims that Meghan's involvement turned the entire event into all about her. Critics argue that her presence shifted the focus from the courageous veterans to her agenda. Insiders from the games have expressed frustration, suggesting that the couple's actions have become a distraction. One volunteer bravely reportedly said, "They've become a distraction, overshadowing the veterans who should be at the center of it all, yeah." Now, this sentiment reflects a growing concern that the essence of the Invictus Games is being lost amidst the whole royal spectacle. Adding more fuel to the fire, because nothing says dumpster fire bigger than this, Prince Harry's opening speech included remarks about weak moral character in the world, which a lot of people interpreted as a subtle jab at US President Donald Trump. This perceived political commentary didn't sit well with everybody. A senior Invictus Games volunteer described the speech as a woke distraction, dude, that detracted from the event's primary purpose. Now, did Meghan push him to do this? Insiders suggest that she encouraged Harry to take a stand, but when the backlash hit, he was the one left facing the consequences. While Meghan remained unfazed, Harry was reportedly crushed by the criticism, feeling as though he had tarnished a cause that he deeply cares about. Some claimed this created some serious tension between the couple, so much so that it played a role in Meghan's sudden absence from the games. Was this the breaking point that led Harry to force her out? Behind the scenes, whispers of tension between Harry and Meghan are growing louder. Their public displays of affection at the games seem to be a bit too choreographed, leading some to speculate that they're trying way too hard to project unity. Body language experts have noted that while Meghan was overly affectionate, Harry appeared distant and unresponsive. This disparity has only fueled rumors of a rift growing between the two. So what are your thoughts on all of this? Let us know in the comments section down below.